Now, extremism has, of course, been the focus of newspapers for the last couple of days, most significantly because of the most appalling photograph that was on the front page of The Australian yesterday. You're looking at page 1 of the Oz today, and an element of that picture is back there as well. Yeah,
look, I'm a bit concerned about the use of this argument of Australian Muslims going to fight in Syria or with ISIL as an excuse for increasing surveillance powers in Australia. And of course last week it was the metadata issue and the requirement or the expectation from AFP and ASIO for more powers in this area. But clearly the threat that these people pose is not so much to the peace and security of this particular country, but the area that they're going to. And I'm just wondering, I don't think the government has clearly explained the connection between those going off to fight to create a caliphate in Iraq and Syria and what they would do coming back into Australia.
Well, it's clearly concerned the local mufti and leaders also of the community there.
Well, clearly it's a terribly bad image, and it certainly creates all sorts of problems for Muslim leaders in Australia, because this sort of headline is going to make things look terrible. But creating a direct link between these people going to these countries to fight and coming back and then somehow creating what? Some insurgency here or targeting people here is not clear. Or somehow they get brainwashed or indoctrinated there and turn up back in Sydney doing what? There's never been properly explained to me.
There's a history of that though, elsewhere. So any security service worth its salt you'd want them to at least spend some time looking at that.
Well, except that the growth of people for this particular movement have more specific objectives, and it's about events on the ground and issues in Syria and Iraq, not back in the West itself.